Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got something very special. It's probably one of my favorite paintings I've done so far. So let's talk about what inspired this painting. Well, it all started with a single photo that I found that I was absolutely in love with. I've noticed that lately I've been in the mood to create artwork that is non-specific. So it's not of a specific horse, it's not of a specific person. It has this relative ambiguity to it that I feel like appeals to a wider audience. But I've also just been thinking about artwork that I would want to hang on my own wall. And there was something about this photo and the cinematic lineup of these horses that I just loved, and I knew that I had to paint it. And one of the things I did end up changing was the background, because in my mind, I knew I wanted this wintry, frosty morning feel, and that wasn't in the photo. So you'll see me kind of go back and forth. I kind of put one layer in and then realized I wasn't quite capturing what I wanted. So in between working on this background, I took some time and I did a lot of research on what it is that I actually wanted and how I was going to achieve it. So you can kind of see me brushing everything out and just smoothing it all out. And I just figured that this would at least be a good base layer. But I finally decided on exactly what I wanted the background to look like and found some reference images to help me get there. So this is me just adding back in everything that I wanted to do the first time. And I'm really happy I did, because I feel like ultimately it did end up giving this painting the exact ambiance that I wanted, which was, again, just a wintry, frosty morning. The other thing that I think I loved about this reference image and therefore this painting is just because, again, of the lineup of the horse, and there is something about it that just felt like it really acknowledged the elegance and beauty within horses. I grew up riding hunter jumper, and I've been around a lot of fox hunting people. There's a bit of a heritage and tradition and culture that revolves around this sport, and I wanted a painting that captured it, and it wasn't about any one person specifically. It was really an ode to the horse. I loved it, and I loved the depth. I feel like it told a story of waking up early in the morning to go on a fox hunt, and the horses are fresh and excited and everyone's ready to go, and it's got that crisp air, and you can see the breath of the horses, and it's just something that, being a part of the horse show world for so long, you know, those early morning rides and all of that is just, that's part of it. And so I don't know, it just was kind of a painting that touched on a bit of a memory, if that makes sense. I really enjoyed coming into this painting as well after the saddle and just feeling very confident in my brushwork and also my values. It honestly came together way faster than I expected it to, and with way more confidence, which was great. It was an amazing feeling, and for that to happen to this painting, which means so much, was really just a gift. It was one of those paintings where everything came together at the right moment in time. One of my main goals for this painting, very similar to the saddle one that I had just finished, was to have this kind of old master look. So I wanted to make sure that above all, the thing I was capturing was this sense of depth, dimension, and movement. So I wanted life to be in the horses, and I wanted this immense amount of perspective to come across. And I spent a lot of time thinking about this painting while I was away from it. So in the evenings or before I would actually put paint to canvas, I would spend a lot of time just kind of thinking and game planning and visualizing so that I knew what I was after in each segment that I tackled. And ultimately, I think it did really pay off. The planning and premeditated kind of thought, I do think, really helped me achieve the depth that I was looking for. I have to say, out of all the horses in this image, I do think that this one is my favorite. I don't know, there's something about it. I love its position. I love that it's the focal point. I love the depth that I got. The tack ended up looking really great. And probably this one or the one on the far left is my favorite. And I don't know why. They all look very similar, but it just was one that I really liked, and I really liked how it came together. I think especially because of how few brush strokes it took to actually achieve this horse, and that is monumental in my art career, to be able to tackle something like this and then feel like I was able to achieve it in as few brush strokes as possible is just a testament to all the hard work that I've been doing. So I do love that horse, and I love this piece altogether on just how simple all the brush strokes are.